What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time dropping in, Tommy Kentner here, Roberto from Form Driven Media here, and today we're going to see what he's been up to because he's been a busy man lately.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
Just working a lot and doing, real life stuff. None of this fun stuff. I did, however, got a new camera. I mean, I always get a new camera.
You're right. Every time I talk to you.
Right. But I'm pretty satisfied with this one. I feel like I'm going to keep this one for a while. And literally just got this lens on Wednesday, I believe.
Nice.
24-70 on a full frame. I think that just kind of covers a little bit of everything, especially at 2.8. I mean, you guys could tell, like, it's the background back there is pretty nice.
And if you would like to see more on cameras, drop a comment below.
Right. I think we might just become a fucking camera channel.
You're right. Well, I mean, we both like cameras, but it's just like pretty much like cars.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I feel like everything has a spectrum where it's like you can go, like, even bicycles. It's like you can get your Walmart bike, or you can get your like carbon fiber, like $20,000 bicycle.
Right.
Yeah. So, but well, we do a lot of filming and stuff. So I know cameras pretty well, and Roberto knows them really well, and Anthony knows them good too. So,
Yeah.
So
It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper than cars, that's for sure.
Well, is it though?
I think so. I mean, the level of car that we want now, it definitely is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But they're fun to mess with and,
Yeah.
and learn out and learn new things and check out. But so we're going to be working on his STI soon.
Right. That's really kind of what this podcast is about, not about the cameras, but like I said, like we can talk about cameras if you guys want to.
Right.
So my green STI, I haven't really posted much on YouTube or really any on YouTube at all because I've been kind of waiting for this next step, and the next step is the big turbo, big injectors in the Haltech, which that's really going to set it off to like that next level.
Yeah.
I bought this car from one owner. The guy had done like really good work and the wide body and just like a bunch of like really good supporting mods. However, the car wasn't really pushing a lot of power. I mean, a decent amount of power for the stock turbo, but like nothing crazy.
Like 330, 350.
Yeah. With the 85 and all the other stuff, like it's been fun, and especially for what the car is set up for, which is like, taking corners. But I've bought all this stuff like a while back, but like Tommy's been so busy with everything else. I mean, it's some big money built, so I kind of get it. But he's gonna tell you guys what all it takes to take a GR or a VA Subaru to a Haltech, which is quite a bit. It's definitely not as simple as it used to be with the Cobb side of things, because it used to be where you just got a $600 Cobb Access port, maybe like a $600 tune, and you were pretty much ready to go.
Yeah.
I'll let him explain everything else.
Well, just because the newer chassis has dual AVCS, so it takes a lot more inputs.
Right.
So right out of the gate, you just have to run a 2500 Haltech Elite, and then with yours, we're going to do flex fuel, and then we're going to run 3 pressure sensors for fuel pressure, oil pressure, and coolant pressure. So if you try to lift ahead, we can shut it down. If it drops fuel pressure, we can shut it down.
That's great. Yeah.
If it drops oil pressure, we can shut it down. So
super safe setup.
Yeah, we can put a lot of safeties on it, which Subarus inherently have their own problems.
Right.
So it just lets us more monitor, and then even with the Haltech, you can, like, we can literally put individual EGTs. I mean, there's like it's just endless possibilities.
Right.
Traction control. I mean, you can just do everything. Like, you can even put like wheel speed sensors on the car. You can actually put pressure sensors in the tires to read back to the Haltech.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if you're when you're doing track days,
have like literally every piece of data that you could have.
Yeah, and then you can put it back to their screen where it has like all the monitors. It even has the like car layout of all the tire pressure, and I think it's even got like line control. Like, I mean, like the sky's the limit. Like,
Yeah.
But on his, we're just going to do that, and then we have to do an expander just to get everything to work because it has so many outputs.
Right.
Um,
Which you were telling me with the WRX, you don't have to do as many.
No, because it's only got a single ABCS.
Right. So if you're in a WRX, it might be a little more feasible to do, or a little bit easier.
Yeah, you could probably, if you got a WRX, run it on a 1500. Because I can,
really?
yeah, the 05 STI will run on a 1500.
Nice.
Save
you some money there.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just recently put my Honda, or I call it a Honda, but Acura.
Yeah,
in it.
same thing.
Or, yeah, I mean, same, yeah.
Toyota Lexus.
Not if you call Honda.
Right.
Yeah, because I tried to get called Honda and got some parts, and they're like, we don't sell Acura parts. And I'm
No.
like, I swear to you.
That's
yes.
crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, well, that's fun. I was like, well, can't you just put in like the Japanese part? Like, it's the same. Like,
Right.
I promise you. But I put it on a 1500, and then, like I was telling you, where I got to get an output expander because it already takes up so much stuff. Lost AC, reporting back to my coolant temp sensor on the dash. So I just got to go make all that stuff work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just a little bit of, figuring out and then getting everything to work like normal. But yeah.
Which, even on that car, this is what's really crazy. Kind of blew my mind a little bit, and it's cool that we got to drive on that car earlier today.
Oh yeah.
It's a stock car, other than
Right.
like solid engine mounts and an intake.
Yeah.
And just from where it's got the Haltech, and Tommy was able to put his tune and his flavor on there. I mean, he hasn't even really done that much.
No.
Like, it kind of came alive. It was
Yeah.
chirping tires all the way in third gear. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, like, okay, that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
And
that's a 2.0, not even
Yeah.
a 2.4. So
Yeah.
like, for it to be doing that, that's pretty amazing.
No,
it really is.
And it has like 250,000 miles on it. So
Imagine
Yeah.
having all that flexibility, like
Yeah.
his touch with his tune and everything else, with the Subaru side of things, and once it's hooking, like
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a little monster, and
Yeah, and
a little back road monster for
yeah,
sure.
because the big thing with the Honda, I was able to play with the VTEC, and then just dial it in. Where I mean, it's almost seamless.
Right.
Like,
it almost felt like it didn't have VTEC
Yeah.
because it was so smooth.
Yeah, because before it come in at like, I want to say like a little after, at 6,000, and so now I dropped it down to like 5,000, but like it does a clean sweep and then it just takes off.
Yeah.
And heck, before you could be like first gear rolling, punch it, and it just run on out. But now it just knocks the tires off.
And you could even rev it higher, you said, right? Yeah. So,
Well, now I can rev it higher, because before, if you revved out first gear to like 85, hit second, it would just bog and then come back up. But now you can 85, and then it'll come back, hit second, and then it'll stay.
That's so
it'll
fun.
it'll stay
RPM.
cleaning the tires.
Yeah.
And then you go into third.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of like explains the whole Cobb situation, or the whole Haltech situation.
Yeah.
It's a shame we can't do Cobb anymore, but it is what it is. Like, what are you gonna do to like not have your fast car?
Yeah, right.
It's just, it kind of complicates things and it makes things more expensive. But
Well,
at the end of the day, it's
you're
also
putting a
gonna
lot of
be
safety features
right.
too.
It's gonna make it where it's gonna be super safe with all the hardware and software features. And another thing is like the car, like, he built the motor and everything else, and like I've taken like almost every precaution to make sure that like that motor stays together.
Right.
So it could be one of the safest Subarus out there pushing that power. I mean, ideally, who knows? Everything
And
could
then-
happen, but
And then he's going to go upgrade to 1700s and
The
Grim
Speed,
what, BB?
500 BB, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice little turbo.
yeah. So I did a 2019 with that turbo, and I think on 26 pounds it made 500. So we'll see what it does.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah. And I wasn't able, like, it was on a stock 19 motor too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. He's playing lottery. Huh?
Some people like to gamble.
Yeah. Yeah. So having like basically like every supporting mod up to that point, it should make it where, easily like high 400 horsepower. Like I feel like
and we could
it
even
would be
get
safe.
you like a dial thing
Oh yeah,
that reports back to the Haltech.
that would be nice.
And
I would love that.
so that way,
Yeah,
just
I would almost love like a really like almost like economy tune too, so I can like start like taking road trips with a car and just having like better gas mileage. You know, that where it's using like just a couple psi or something like that.
Yeah,
you know
because
what
I
I mean?
think we can put up to 12 maps in it.
That'd be awesome.
So
Yeah. See all that kind of stuff,
Right.
like it's just not available on the car. You know what I mean? And hell, like they even dropped the feature where you can have a flex fuel kit. So like now, like if you want to have E85, you have to have like 2 maps. So, like it complicates it even in that sense. So
Yeah, and this does it also.
it just does it all, and you just
They-
have flexibility for
Yeah.
days. You know.
Yeah, and they did. I think they come out with a new system here recently, but I haven't really looked into it.
I mean, what's the
But-
point?
Yeah, right.
You're not gonna be messing with
No,
it.
yeah. I'm just we'll just push on these, and
Yeah.
that way, it's just and you get a better safety, so it protects your investment.
Oh, another thing is like basically everything that he does for my car will transfer for the 15 plus cars.
Yeah,
So
'cause
that'll be a good thing for you guys to follow all that to kind of have an idea of what all it takes to do those.
Well, that and like anything that'll work for your car, work from 08 to 21, really.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
'cause,
pretty much
I
until
mean,
the last year of
Yeah,
STI, basically.
I mean, I think it even says that on like Boom Sling's harness.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
yeah, so it'll be really easy to do, and you can even get like Haltech's IC7 dash and,
Okay.
and everything.
Yeah, I might
And
do
they
that
make
at some
like a
point.
bezel to make it look OEM.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be something worth doing at some point. For now, I just want to get it running with that power and enjoy it, and start doing like a few events. I know I could have done the events before where the
Yeah.
power's at, but like I bought the stuff I really wanted to be there. You know.
Well, I think what you're going to find out is it's probably going to be turned back down to
Right, it
to
probably
where-
will be.
where it's at.
But I can say that I have the stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, I mean, I think that pretty much wraps it up, and yeah, we're hopefully we can start getting back to doing more videos and and more stuff soon.
Yeah, and then I hope. Well, the only event we got next is FL2K,
Mhm.
and then I think I got invited to like GTR takeover at the Dragon.
Okay.
So
That'd be fun.
might go to that.
When is that?
It's in October.
All right, let's go to
Yeah.
that. That'll be
I'm
fun.
down.
Like,
Yeah.
bring the drone and
Yeah.
a bunch of cameras and all
Yeah,
that.
because I was thinking, I was like, might just trailer the GTR up there.
Yeah.
And then that way it's not. Well, I mean, we could drive it, but I just don't want no rush.
Ooh, we should get one of those 360 cameras.
Oh yeah.
That'll be nice for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Peace.